Alright, welcome back. Season 20. Season what? Am I right? Well, I think I'm tired, ladies and gentlemen. But welcome back to another episode of the My Night Career Mode anyway. Botched the intro, but what can you do? I'm not professional at this. Luckily, I'm just a small YouTuber doing this for fun. There is no need for me to be professional. But we are here to take on, I believe, it is Wolverhampton at the Molineux. Let's let the game load up again because it decided to crash after I recorded the last episode. So, take a little while. Alright, we are here with the career mode. Once again, we are 2 points off of Liverpool. If we get 3 points against Wolves, it's on to go top. The problem is, it won't happen because Liverpool are facing Nottingham Forest. But I can dream. I can definitely dream. Dreaming is an option. But unfortunately, dreams don't come true all the time. So, without further ado, let's take a look at the news stories. Because you'll see that we had a little bit of something special in the last episode. Carabao Cup review. Crystal Palace versus Manchester United. Manchester United have made it into this year's Carabao Cup final in a tense semi during which they always look the stronger of two teams. They managed to win 2-1, 6-3 on aggregate against a distraught Crystal Palace who had hoped that this was going to be their year. After winning both legs for a 6-3 aggregate victory, Man United secured their place at the final with a minimum of fuss against Crystal Palace. And Cavani nets brace as Manchester United beat Crystal Palace. Cavani was in superb form for Manchester United, scoring twice and helping his side to a 2-1 win against Crystal Palace. Because Cavani turns up in the Carabao Cup. No, well, I mean, it was kind of a rhyme on purpose. Patrick Bradshaw, of course, he made his senior debut in the first leg, but he had a little bit of action there as well. He's only just graduated from the youth team into senior football, but Patrick Bradshaw put in his first performance today. He's young and full of potential. We've not seen much of him in first team action, but we could soon expect to see a lot more. You wouldn't be wrong. And I don't even know why I put Cavani on the transfer list. It's because Jordan wanted him on the transfer list, but I'm not going to sell him. He's retiring in the season, so he's not going anywhere, unfortunately. I also may need him for Southampton in the Carabao Cup final. But anyway, let's focus on the task at hand. That is Wolverhampton Wanderers. We'll go strong here, I think. So we've got a 2-day break after this match. I meant 2-week break, but my brain isn't fully installed. I think that's how we'll run it, because Rashford was wanting a game as well. We can bring on Donny. Hakimi is available to come back as well, so I'll give him on the bench. Potentially give him some minutes today. Team is in amazing form, living for his career mode and pretending the real one doesn't exist. I know, I'm doing the same. I'm really hoping some of these 60 rateds, like especially Bradshaw and Cuck, the main ones, hope they get a loan deal before the end of the window. I wouldn't mind keeping Bradshaw around, but we're getting to that kind of second half of the season where the cups mean a lot more and we're getting further on in the rounds, so you probably won't get as much game time. I'm happy to loan any of them out, but we've not had any offers yet. I'm hoping some clubs decide, on deadline day, actually, we do need a little help, and we get them going. So, Wolves, 5 at the back today. Sa in between the sticks. Johnny and Semedo as the fullbacks. Then Donker, Kilman and Creswell as the centre-backs. Neves and Provod, the centre midfield options, with Neves captaining the side. Chiquinho left wing. Traore right wing. Good luck, Luke Shaw. And Kasper Dolberg will be leading the line at the Molineux for the home side. We've got De Gea in goal, Shaw and Mazraoui as the fullbacks. I'm not really ready to risk Hakimi just yet. After the 2-week break, though, we'll be happy to slot him back in. Upamecano and Maguire, the centre-back partnership. McTominay CDM, Sancho left mid, Alexander right mid, Bruno Fernandes captain and Cam. And we're going for 2 strikers today. Marcus Rashford and Victor Osimhen will be partnering here today. I hate having great youth talent and not being able to get loans. It's ridiculous. Because they should be loaning them. They should. Other clubs should see the potential and be like, oh, yeah, we'll give him a chance. I'm really hoping somebody does come in for Bradshaw at the very most, though. And any that don't seem to grow on loan this season will probably be cleared out because the squad is getting too big, to be honest. I'm getting too attached to some of these players. I've read time that somehow. I don't actually know how. Whatever. I got one. I gotta take a drink here. I wasn't gonna do a second episode of recording today, but I have done.
Form and the top scorer in the league. Can he add to his tally today? Live on EA TV. Hello and a warm welcome from the English West Midlands. We find ourselves at Molineux. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me as usual is Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Manchester United.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, as you can see, his form in front of goal has been superb. He just has that knack of finding space in the box, and then, of course, he's a brilliant finisher. I'm sure he'll show us that again today.
The initial 11 for Wolves. Nelson Semedo plays with Johnny in the fullback positions. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. The lineup for Manchester United. David De Gea begins in goal. Dayo Upamecano plays alongside Harry Maguire in central defence. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership.
Well, Wolves are definitely good enough to cause us a shock. Have you played Minecraft? I think a survival series would be jokes, lol. I always try and get into Minecraft. I just get bored of it after about half an hour, and I just never go back to the worlds, to be honest with you. But if it's enough people want to see it, I'll be down to do it. I just get bored quickly.
Plenty of players waiting in the middle.
I don't really know what the objective would be. Sancho, early cross in towards Finlay Alexander. Not to fall to him, but McTominay. Right, that was just stupid. I don't even know why I did that, to be honest. But I would, if I didn't get bored of it within half an hour, it might be something, but maybe down the line. Oh, that's a hell of a ball to Johnny. Mazraoui's done very well. Hakimi's going to have some fucking competition when he comes back, by the way, because Mazraoui has stepped into the breach brilliantly. Underrated. Marcus Rashford, that's for the start. Can he produce? He's actually got that. That's gone for a throw-in.
Well, we never like cutting off.
Luckily, Henderson, I think, is either rotation or sporadic, so he won't complain for a little while. But I'll give him a run out against Everton, probably. Or actually, I'll just use him in the Europa League against Osasuna.
In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here.
Playing it around, I couldn't get the ball through to Osimhen there for whatever reason. The reason being that they intercepted it, but beside the point. Mazraoui's got a foot race with Johnny here.
And he's beaten him here. A chance to whip it in. Well, doing the job defensively that time.
Good job, Mazraoui. Kept with Johnny even though he's twisting and turning. I don't know how I'm meant to mark three people, but, you know. Guess I'm a magician. Ruben Neves. Can't keep control of that. It's going to be a throw-in now to us. Mazraoui to Maguire. Play it back to David De Gea. Problem is, I do want to use Henderson, but at the moment De Gea is actually keeping him out of the team. He did concede a weird one against Palace, but he's been strong otherwise. He's really come back into himself.
That could be problematic.
Don't know why we're lagging. Well, actually, I do know why we're lagging. The weather's questionable, so if we do lag a bit, I apologise. Mazraoui has been incredibly underrated so far. At first, when Hakimi got injured, I was kind of like questioning it because Mazraoui wasn't playing brilliantly, but he's really turned it around.
Thank you, Alex.
If McCann gets in the way, I don't know why he's jumped for a header there because I didn't do that. McTominay into Bruno. We need Sancho to make a run. Hint, hint. Yes, nice. Better late than never. Okay, that's just an awful ball in the end. The run wasn't great, but maybe Sancho wasn't the option. Adama trying to make his way through, and he's done that successfully. And it's a save from De Gea at close range.
Looking confident with the ball at his feet.
Like I said, Wolves are capable of pulling off a shock. Deo Upamecano getting the block this time. Wolves are really pushing us to the edge. Alexander, is that him making a run through? He is onside. That's a brilliant ball from Aussie men. Alexander couldn't quite finish. Oh, it's unlucky. That was a world-class ball from Victor Osimhen, not just a proven goal scorer. Marcus Rashford, there we go. Breaking the deadlock. Welcome to the stream, Sobol. That ball from Osimhen deserved the goal from Alexander. He just got caught, I think, by the Wolves defender, but it ended up in a goal anyway. Marcus Rashford bagging after requesting the start. I think Jose Sa should be doing a little better there, but goals are goals at the end of the day. Made up for that first attempt earlier. I completely forgot about that, yeah. Actually got it in the back of the net rather than towards the corner flag. 8 goals in 14 matches. Hasn't had a lot of play time this season due to injury, but when he has played, he's been strong. I'm alright, Sobol. I'm a little tired because I didn't get a lot of sleep last night because it is still very warm. But I'm otherwise very good. How are you doing, my guy? Rashford. That was a stupid idea. I am a stupid man. I should know by now that Sancho doesn't make the runs. Shaw stops Adama in his tracks. Adama gets a little angry. We can move on. McTominay. I was hoping Alexander would stay wide. He didn't. Hence why I've lost possession. Coutinho here for Wolves.
Dangerous looking attack.
Into Kasper Dolberg, who's taking the shot on it straight into De Gea's hands. It's a very interesting idea to take a shot from there. Bruno. Why is my Scott McTominay down on the floor? Sancho. Rashford making the space. But he's in a bit of a problem area here. Osimhen. Alexander, I don't know if he's onside. McTominay. Rashford. An effort. Not a great one, but it is an effort. Luke Shaw gets ahead of Adama Traore. Sancho down the left now. Inside to Rashi. Back to Sancho. Off to Shaw. Have to play it around smart here if we want to try and get a second. A second here will definitely give us a very good edge. That could have been a penalty had it not been a clean tackle. Sancho towards Osimhen. He's not going to get it. And we're not going to get it either off this one. It's going to be a counter-attack perhaps for Wolves. Chiquinho's cleared. Mazraoui here. That's great play by Wolves. Chiquinho's just way too fast. And there's no way Mazraoui could catch up. 8-14 with all the injuries is a solid season for Marcus, all things considered. Yeah, definitely. He's been very good since he came back. But that's world class from Wolves.
Well, let's see this again.
Couldn't catch up Mazraoui. I maybe shouldn't have drifted across with Maguire like I did because it left Adama open. In the end, oh sorry, not Adama, Dolberg. In the end, Dolberg wasn't required. De Gea should be doing a little better. But Wolves, I think, deserve it. And Chiquinho makes it 1-1 here at the Molineux. Close to the defence there. He was clear of Mazraoui. I remember I did adjust the slider slightly so it was a bit more in their favour. And I'm wondering, maybe because I adjusted the sliders, that's why Rashford's shot went to the corner flag. Ball's on it again already.
And the cross is very much on.
Upamecano should win that header. We should be able to keep the possession here. Bruno off to Sancho.
Well, United have
Aye,
controlled
got
the
shut
ball,
down. It's
as
a
you
good
can see,
deception.
but they haven't done enough with it,
If
particularly in the
Meccano
midfield
stops him
areas.
getting the
Their
Dolberg.
passing has been far too
It's been
safe,
equal
and
in
that
terms
needs
of
to change
shots.
quickly if they're to win this
We've
one.
definitely had more of the ball. I fucking hate this game sometimes with passing.
And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added
That's
on.
why he does get a foot to that, but it's not enough.
And the
Johnny
cross not quite
across
accurate enough.
Maguire. There again. Clear that for half time,
A
lads.
chance then for the respective
Worried De Gea might be
managers
slipping back to his
to
old
address
form.
their
2 goals in the
charges.
last 2 that he
It's
should have done better with.
half-time here.
I am concerned as well. But we're not conceding nearly as many as we were, which is a good thing for me. I'm happy to be I'd rather be conceding 1 per game than 4 per game. So at the end of the day, it's not too bad. But if De Gea has 1 more howler, I think, 1 more goal, he should be safe, and we'll maybe rotating Henderson for the Everton game. I was considering giving De Gea time and then giving Henderson the Europa League legs, but we'll see. Looking at the scores at half time, Liverpool aren't beating Nottingham Forest at the moment. It's a draw currently, but we also aren't beating Wolves at the moment either, so we'll still stay 2 points behind as things stand. Take a look at the match facts. 63 to 37 in terms of possession, 5 shots to 4, 1.3 expected goals to 1.1. It probably should be a 1-1 draw at the break, but one team is going to have to show quality here to take the 3 points at the Molineux, and I'm really hoping it's us.
The teams are ready to have a go.
Aussie Men's been a little off colour recently, in my opinion, in terms of goal scoring. He's still a top goal scorer. He's had a world class season, but the goals have dried up from him a little bit. Maybe he's just scored too many in one spell. I kind of wanted to take a shot on there with Alexander, but I didn't risk it. Rashi, Bruno, Alexander. Getting close down to fuck here, to be fair.
Well,
That's not what we're looking for. If Forest can somehow take points off Liverpool and we get the win here, we'll go top on goal difference, I believe. So there is a chance we can still go top if Forest can do a favour for us. Aussie men. I shouldn't be too critical of him. He's still probably the best player in his team at the moment. Alexander tried to release the ball. Hasn't done it in time. McTominay's not feeling himself today too much, I don't think. It's not been great from Scott McTominay. You expect, I know in real life you expect shit, but in the game you expect good. Great save by De Gea. That's world class. De Gea, I think, has to stay back in just because of that save. That's brilliant. Aussie men, we need the run now from Alexander. Okay, I guess we don't. Rashford. Bruno. Tried to turn around, but Wolves 5 at the back are really grinding us down here. The pace on the attack and their 5 defenders is really fucking us a little bit. Switch to Mazraoui, who gets the header away. I'm glad it switched because I was trying to switch to Mazraoui and I didn't know if it was going to do it in time. Rashford, Aussie men, not involving himself in this attack just yet. He will get the ball now though. Premier League top scorer. Foul on the Nigerian. This is a close run thing. This is clenching your butt cheeks for this one if you want to try and get 3 points here. The cheeks are clenched. Bruno Fernandes. And the first substitute for the home side, Provod, will come out for Jesse Lingard. Did I sell Lingard to Wolves? I must have done, unless he's moved since then. If Jay Lings goes and scores the winner, I'm fuming, by the way. Bruno. Off to Alexander. Sancho. Penalty. Is it not? I guess it isn't. Still got the ball, however. McTominay. Bruno. Aussie men. Alexander. And one more. We just try to create some space. Rashford! It's saved by Jose Sa. Before it gets too far behind, I just want to take a look back at this tackle on Sancho in the box. It may not be a penalty, but it looked at first glance like it could have been. Nah, he's got the ball first. It's a good tackle. Just at first glance, it looked like a penalty, but he's got the foot there before he's got the man.
Well, you can't argue with those stats, can you?
I had to check my own
The game is being
my own
played with
mind,
great intensity,
because I've had
and it's been a
penalties,
pleasure
like
to
clear
watch.
penalties, not been given before in this game, and I just didn't want to have it missed there. It wouldn't have mattered because I wouldn't have given it, but like Alexander, that's awful. Johnny's done very well at left back. I've got to give him props as well, but Alexander wins it back.
Really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that
Take the corner.
and it should be an entertaining match.
United looking to forge ahead. Let's see if the corner helps them.
Is this just? I'm pressing RT to see what this suggested thing is. Okay, Alexander for Cucurella. Maybe not then. We need to find a winner here, or risk falling a bit further behind Liverpool if they get points in their game against Forest, which realistically they should. But we didn't beat Forest, so maybe they won't either. Dahlberg off for Onuachu. Good little striker, to be fair. Sancho.
And he's fired over
Towards Harry Maguire. He's lost the header. It's over. Alexander.
And sadly,
Right, it's probably not right to do those shots with him. Maybe Bruno should keep those in his own locker. I don't want to bring Bruno off, but I don't think Van de Beek would be a game changer. I wonder if we change formation and just go with one striker for the remainder, but I don't know. I think we'll stick to what we've got at the moment. Aussie men. Fuck's sake! Every time I try and take on a defender, I just lose the ball. I'm not the best at skill moves, to be fair, but it doesn't matter against AI because they predict your skill moves anyway. Maguire wins that header somehow. Aussie men again for the Manchester United side. Alexander back into Aussie men, except the ball didn't come off on time. I think we have to share the points here, lads. Even then, I don't know. Chiquinho's fast and Mazraoui is already losing the foot race.
Johnny. And he cuts inside.
If Meccano gets another header on it, McTominay knocks it on to Bruno. We do have the pace up front. Do we have a runner here in Marcus Rashford? We do. Oh, why is he locked on to Bruno? We'll never know, but Sancho wins it back. Jadon Sancho tries from range. It's initially dropped by Jose Sa. But it's saved on the Portuguese international. Oh, Mazraoui's lunge there. I didn't want him to. Maguire doesn't get there. We're in a bit of trouble now if Meccano covers well. We really need to make some substitutions, but I just don't know what to bring off. Fucking, we need to change something. Someone needs to change here. I think this might be a dumb idea, but I'm doing it anyway. We need to freshen out right hand side as well. I don't want to bring Alexander off, but he's been a bit poor today, and we need some him.
Just to clarify, Chelsea did find the net.
I've made tackle McTominay. I have, if you're aware of that. Good bodying from Mazraoui. This Chiquinho guy is pissing me off a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, he's very good. That's why he's pissing me off. McTominay, Bruno. Sancho, get the legs going, don't then, I guess. Enter Rashi. Oh, fuck off, I can't get the ball through.
Well, a goal to let you know about in the Brentford game.
Oh my days. Thank fuck for that. Maguire just got burned. Is that Chiquinho again? He's a little prick. It might be Onuachu actually, I'm not sure who's who. Either way, Wolves nearly took the points there. Substitutions will be made just to freshen out for the last few minutes. Will we get a masterclass from either Donny van de Beek or Rhythm? Anthony Elwanga coming off the bench as well. I think we may have to share the spoils here at the Molineux. But you just don't know what's up for grabs. McTominay out to Elwanga.
To clarify, Brentford have scored in that match.
Aussie men.
An uphill climb it is. They're down by 3-1.
That's not. Well, I mean, it is where I passed it, but it's not exactly how I want to do it, if that makes sense. Like it was for that correct player, but technique was not correct. How was that? How did I got a handball there? So I'm interested. I don't even know if I was close to the ball. But McTominay, strong in the tackle against Ruben Neves. Donny onto Aussie men. Rashford. Back into Aussie men. He should just turn his man and take it on here. I can't get fucking through. I'll give fair fucks to Wolves. Their defence has been world class today.
Lingard. Space for Wolves out wide. And making his move inside.
If Meccano gets a tackle in, what injury time we're looking at?
There will be 3 minutes added on.
3 added minutes here at the Molineux. Jadon Sancho. Back to Donny. Aussie man just gets tackled again. I can't fucking move.
Eccentric goalkeeping.
Alanga.
Can he put them in front? Oh no! He's failed under pressure.
Sorry.
Well, chances don't come much better than that, do they?
What?
That might be their
Where
last chance
have
to
I
win
aimed
this game.
that? Because it wasn't there. It wasn't there where I've aimed it. That's our 3 points gone. I don't know if I'll get one more go around out of this. He's just booked up the pitch. What a prick.
And there's
Fuck's
the referee's
sake,
whistle for
man. That's
full-time.
2 drop
Even
points.
Steven here, they can't be separated. We were treated
That's
to
not...
goals.
I hate
Stuart
this game
interested to
because
get
it's
your
just...
verdict.
I know I've got
Well
shot
done.
error
Well,
on,
good
but there's a
game
difference
it
between
was.
shot error and
Plenty of
just straight up
chances, some good
fucking me
attacking play and
over.
a couple of
I've not
outstanding
shot that
individual
there with the
performances.
Langa.
I really enjoyed that one.
I've aimed for the near post. I don't get it. That's 2 points dropped, and if Liverpool have won, they're 5 points fucking clear. 4 points clear. I can't do maths. There'll be 4 points, but still, I'm a little bit pissed. Maybe lower your shot error or something. I'm going to leave it because it's more interesting this way, but it's still stupid. Because the goalkeeper's just thrown it straight to Alanga, and I had to take it on with him because there was nobody in the middle. Fair fucks to Wolves' defence. They really gave us a run for it. 64-36 in terms of possession, 10 shots to 6, 2.8, expected goals 2.5. It's probably the right result, to be honest, but we should have had... I really wish we had the 3 points. I don't know if we should have had it. I wish we had it. Aussie man was a little bit off the boil. I don't know if we maybe just go with one striker, Rashford, for the moment. Goal from Rashford anyway, 7.6. He was our personal man of the match. Bruno with the assist and 7.2. I don't know if bringing Bruno off would have changed anything or staying on would change anything. I bet you I'm going to get an email from him saying, oh, why did you sub me off? But realistically, I don't really know what else I could have changed there. What an annoying match. Chiquinho was there man of the match. He was a little prick. He's only 72 rated and he felt like crazy. 7.7 for him and he got the goal. The assist came from Provod and a 6.9. But Jose Sa got a decent rating. He kept us out quite well too. Oh, mate. That's just points dropped there. I'm really hoping Forest did us a solid. Of course they didn't. They're Forest and they're bottom of the league. Liverpool go 4 points clear. That's fucking frustrating.
Questions regarding the
Especially
match?
because Jose Sa just threw it straight to Alanga. I thought maybe this would be our moment, but Alanga dragged it wide somehow, despite me not aiming it over that side. I know it's shot error, but there's a difference between shot error and bullshit, man. I'm so pissed, man. I'd be happier winning one and losing one than drawing both of them. Exactly. We need to get wins. I don't really want to do the losing part, but fuck's sake. They were good in defence, though. I'll give credit where credit is due. But I can't lie, I'm pissed. Maybe I should have recorded this tomorrow, it might have been a different result. Oh well. What's excited about today? You just play with the result. Yeah.
Thanks, that's all the questions we have for you.
It is what it is at the end of the day. Rashford did bag one after asking for a start, so credit for him to start. I was going to start him anyway. Thanks for listening to what I'd say. Really appreciate the chance to play. I was such good form. You did shoot at the corner flag, but Sher should just make them shoot less accurately, not make them completely miss the goal. Yeah, no. But I did want it to be a bit more difficult, and I've been given that, to be fair. It's just Liverpool now have a 4-point lead. Can we get some deals coming in here for loan players? I don't really care about selling anyone on permanent, but some loan offers would be nice. I don't think we're going to get anyone out on loan. I don't think we're going to be doing any business either. We'll stick with our keepers till the end of the season, I think. Any offers would be nice, actually. Here we go. Interest in Lacroix. I think I removed Lacroix about a season and a half ago. I don't really care about him now. But Carter Jeffrey has received a loan to buy offer from Red Bull Salzburg. You can have half of that. It'd be good if we got him out at least. He looks like a good one for the future. Bradshaw's another one I want gone. Please smile. We haven't done a lot of business this window. We haven't needed to. Most of the business we've done this summer. What have we got now? Jeffrey loan agreement. It's up to Carter Jeffrey if he wants to go, but I would love it if he did. Some good experience. In the Austrian league as well, he's more likely to start and get some good growth for the end of the season. Chelsea have sold Kepa. We'll go through all the deals of each Premier League club by the end. We've got 1 hour left just to cover them all. Then we'll go over the biggest transfer deals as well of the window. Did it go through or did it break down? Oh, well then. Don't get better. Don't improve. You prick. What an absolutely awful deadline day. Nobody out on loan. Fuck off then. Oh yes, come in with 1 hour left for a transfer offer. De Gea, I've not even got him on the transfer list anymore, but still people want to come in for him. We're giving him to the end of the season now. He's picked up a little bit, but I'm down to sell him in the summer, to be honest, and get someone younger in. But we'll keep what we've got to the end of the season. So looking through the business, then there might not be a lot from any clubs, to be honest, because I don't think a lot of people make January signings, except if your name's Arsenal, I suppose. They brought in Unai Simon and Sergej Milinkovic-Savic for 105.1 million combined, but they've also sold Torreira and Saliba for a profit of 59.6 million. Aston Villa bringing in Mukiele, 44.4 million, selling John McGinn. They sold John McGinn for 20.5 million. Brentford did no business. Brighton did no business. Burnley brought in Diallo and Williams, 32.8 million combined, and Goodmanson will leave on a free. Chelsea didn't bring anyone in. They sold Kepa for 24.1 million. Crystal Palace brought in Luis Felipe, Kraft, and Ilyara Mendy, I think that's how I pronounce it, 34.3 million. And then Ward out on a free by the end of the season. Green coming in for Everton, 11.2 million, and will be leaving Everton for 10 million. Fulham brought in Meyer and Wahi for a combined 39.6 million. Ada Rabayo and Rodak will be exiting for 25.9 million combined. For Leeds United, they haven't spent any money on anyone, but they've sold Sam Greenwood for 3.6 million profit. Suchek and João Barrio coming in for Leicester for a combined 57 million. They haven't sold anyone. Liverpool, nobody brought in, but they have sold Joe Gomez, which is an interesting move, 37.7 million. As for Manchester City, they haven't brought in anyone, but they've sold John Stones for 62.9 million. We've done no business. I would have liked to get some transfers done or some loans done, but nothing came through in the end, unfortunately. Sorry, how many clubs did Wait, when did Newcastle get relegated season 1? How's it taking me this long to notice? Anyway, Dost, Kerbelis, and DeWitt, 11.5 million spent. Didn't sell anyone. Southampton spent 19.4 million combined on Chavez, Longstaff, and Rodak. 19.4 million, that is, in case you didn't hear the first time. 11.35 million sold, though. McCarthy and Romeu out. Jeremy Frimpong signing for Tottenham Hotspur, 38.4 million in. They're selling Scarlett and Lo Celso for a combined profit of 44.45 million. West Brom bringing in Demir, Meluso, and Chara for a combined 21.1 million, and they've sold nobody. West Ham signing Odriozola, Comisania, and Soler for a combined 90.8 million, getting rid of Suchek for 34 million, and then Wolves letting Dendonker go on a free. It's kind of annoying that we didn't get anyone out on a loan deal, but it is what it is. We'll take a look at the top deals of January in a moment. Emails. Transfer window closed and an update on the youth squad. How's potentials looking? We'll do it by rating as usual. Ricky Sapp's looking good. And Sar's potential, I think, has actually gone up. So that's good as well. Cuck, it seems to be rounding out about mid-80s, which is perfectly fine. He'll be good. Maybe not for Man United, unfortunately, because I'm only doing 3 seasons. But that would, if I was doing this long term, it'd be a hell of a player. All these guys are looking very, very solid. We'll move on. Simulate to the Everton game. Let's just get some transfer offers now. We've got 142,978 monies for the FA Cup, and Juventus want Donny. We move on. Player returns from injury. I'm assuming... I'm going to try and guess it without thinking about it. I'm assuming that's Ronaldo. I'm assuming that's Ronaldo that's just come back. It's Darwin Núñez. Darwin Núñez has returned from injury. That's another striking option. That's big. And Hakimi is asking for game time against Everton, which he will get. He will get to start. Donny more than earned his spot, absolutely. Donny van de Beek is world class. Luke Shaw, I believe, is back up to 84 now following his injury. And we're going to put him on his defensive work rate. I didn't realise he was only medium. It will take a long while because he's not going to grow much more, but we have got Darwin back. I don't know if it's completely healed his injury, but Darwin is on his way back. He's got a little plaster next to his name. Got down to 82 rated, but we can recover that, no problem. Bellingham's still a long-term injury. Ronaldo, I can't remember his recovery time, so we'll check that in a second. But Hakimi is back. And we have Darwin available very, very soon. The injuries are clearing up, which is good. Completely forgot about Darwin. Victor's been popping off. I know, to be honest. Darwin hasn't really had much of a chance to show himself in this career mode. Looking at the other injuries, both attackers, aren't they? Might as well sort it like this. Ronaldo's got 2 more weeks. We get Ronaldo back very soon as well. There'll be too many options. We might have to switch Rashford back to that right wing. And who else is it? Bellingham. Bellingham's still got 5 weeks, but we're getting there. We're almost getting all our players back, and then we'll have selection headaches for the rest of the season. But ladies and gentlemen, that is where we'll end. Liverpool actually 7 points clear, but they've played their 25th game, which means we absolutely have to beat Everton. Chelsea have gone into 3rd here. City in the 4th, completing the top 4. Reading down the table, looking at the relegation zone, you can probably guess who it is, but Fulham, Brentford and Nottingham Forest are the bottom 3. Leicester really not doing well in this career mode, and they still are in danger of going down. Everton in 15th as well. They're going like they did in real life. But who did Liverpool play and beat? Southampton. Alright, fair enough. It is going to be a chase, and they've actually got better goal difference. I thought we did, but there you go. It's going to be a down-to-the-wire title race, I think, by the end of it. I'll be happy. If I can't get a title race, I'll be happy to get top 4 against just Champions League, and then Season 3 will focus on going for everything with a super team. But I will really be wanting to go for the Premier League this season. Victor Osimhen still top scorer. Sadio Mane, Gabriel Jesus up there as well. Son and Iglesias, the top 5. Any other ones for United? Fernandes on 9, Van de Beek on 9. Looking at the assists, Osimhen also top assists, joint with Sancho, 12 apiece. Fernandes and Van de Beek with 9 as well. So Fernandes and Donny have both had 18 contributions this season. Ronaldo on 7 assists, despite barely playing this season so far. Rashford on 6 assists as well. He's come back and done very well. And clean sheets, we don't really need to talk about him, but De Gea on 1 and Henderson on 2. We don't care about the Golden Glove. Forest keep turning up against top 6 clubs. I know. And yet they're still rock bottom. So, did Newcastle get relegated? I mean, obviously they must have got relegated, but I don't remember them getting relegated. Surely they're top. Oh, wow. They're clear. They've already won the championship. But I didn't even realise that they got relegated. Russia top 10 assists with injury. Fair play. We'll do a little stat check on all the team because some of these stats will be wild despite injuries. Just real quick. McTominay and Alexander, joint most appearances. It's mad that Alexander's joint most appearances, but he is. Goals, we've got Osimhen, 34 contributions. Nunez, 19 contributions, even though he got injured. Most of those came in the Champions League. Unfortunately, when he got injured, we got knocked out, so maybe there was a link there. Fernandes, 26 contributions. Rashford, 18 contributions despite injuries. Van de Beek, 21 contributions. Some of these are ridiculous. Edinson Cavani, the Carabao Cup merchant, he's got 15 contributions, albeit 12 of them coming in the Carabao Cup. Some of these stats are mad. And German Diaz seems to be doing well at Rangers. Oh no, that's for us, wasn't it? In the Champions League. Forgot to start in one of the games. We won't be able to see how these guys are doing until the end of the season, but I think some growth is occurring, right? Deshaun going up 1, maybe going up 3. Shortira is coming along well. I completely forgot we loaned out Mengi, to be honest. Some of these not coming along as great as I thought. Facundo Palestri, the fact that I forgot he was still at the club and he could still get involved. We've got too many players. We may have to do a clear out in the summer. But ladies and gentlemen, Alanga's 89. I can't read. It's 79. But Alanga's progressing incredibly. I think we may have to get Palestri out on a permanent rather than bringing him in to the club, into the team. Because there's just too much going on in this team. This is ridiculous. But anyway, taking a look at the biggest deals of January. The club is ridiculous. We're going to have to just clear out. Unfortunately, I don't really want to clear anyone out. Our business in January, we only got 2 loans off. Unfortunately, German Diaz, as we know, has gone to Rangers till the end of the season, and Neil Malone will be spending the rest of his season in Liga NOS at Famalicão. But for everyone, just read by the date, of course. Still the biggest deal in the whole career mode. I completely forgot this occurred. Haaland to Real Madrid for 234.6 million. We were up there with Hakimi, though, to be fair. We're probably involved in quite a lot of the deals. The biggest deal of January, however, was Ryan Gravenberch. He has gone from Ajax to Borussia Dortmund for 83.4 million. Carlos Soler from Valencia to West Ham for 72.9 million. Decent signing from them, to be fair. So if it says September and further on, that's what we read. John Stones from Manchester City to Bayern Munich for 62.9 million. Sergej Milinkovic-Savic from Lazio to Arsenal for 62 million. Not really a lot of business going on. We have got 2 bits of business here. João Palhinha has gone from Sporting to Monaco for 57.5 million. Houssem Aouar has gone from Lyon to Sociedad for 56.4 million. And I think that's it, to be honest. Oh no. Nordi Mukiele has gone from Leipzig to Aston Villa, 44.4 million. Estupinian has gone from Villarreal to Borussia Dortmund for 43.5 million. Borussia Dortmund will have a super team after they sold fucking Haaland. Unai Simon from Athletic Club to Arsenal, 43.1 million. What's his rating now? He might be quite good still. Yeah, not too bad. Won't be a bad backup. We may raid for him in the summer. Lisandro Martinez, he's gone to Man United in real life. Of course, going to Arsenal in his career mode. Giovanni Lo Celso from Spurs to Nice for 41.9 million. I don't know how they managed to convince him to pay that much. Fair play. Fernandes from River Plate to Lyon, 41.5 million. We're nearly at the bottom now. Guiri from Nice to Aston Villa for 41 million. And I believe that is going to do it for the transfers. Spent a lot on Jude. He's not been fit enough to show his value and potential. I know. I think I probably overpaid a little bit for him, but we've been screwed a little bit as well. He'll be coming back mid-March. I'll be able to see a bit more of him. We will have to change the formation again, though, when he does come back, because they've got too many options on each position. It's getting a bit ridiculous, really, but it is what it is. We are Man United. We should be doing that, to be honest. We should be making as many options as we can and getting the best players we can to do what we want to do at this club. But, ladies and gentlemen, even though we only get a point today, we have fallen even further behind Liverpool because they have played their extra game, which means if we beat Everton, which hopefully we will need to we'll go within 4 points again of the Reds, but it's going to be a title race. And the thing is, it's really going to come down to Liverpool when we play them, and we play them in April, 15th of April 2023. Mark that date down. That'll probably be sometime. If I'm good at some maths quickly. Quick maths here. Everton will be Wednesday. First leg will be Thursday. Spurs will be Friday. Those 2 games will be Saturday. The next 2 games will be Sunday. We've got Blackburn in the FA Cup. Chelsea will be the Monday following. Southampton will be the Tuesday. City will be the Wednesday. So it'll be a week on Saturday we play Liverpool unless things change. Within the next 2 weeks, we will be playing Liverpool, and that'll be the game that decides the title race, surely. It's starting to look like it more and more. But real Man United could learn from you, though, with squad depth. Our depth is on a different level. We've signed well, but we are going to have to do some harsh cutting of this team. I think we're just going to have to sell people. I don't really want to have to, but I think we may have to. Especially some of these players. Some of these overalls, like 56, 57, some of these ones may not be as good as I initially thought. And they won't get better either because they didn't get on loan. So first things first, we have to make sure some of those go out on loan. We may have to do some big sales and maybe some cuts. Some fan favourites may be removed here. Cavani will retire in the season anyway. And for this formation, we'll put Ozyman up top back again. But all the starting 11 will stick around. Rashford, this bench will stick around except for maybe Alanga. Alanga maybe on the chopping block. Williams maybe on the chopping block. Henderson maybe on the chopping block. Looking down further. Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw's a curious case. We may sell him. I don't know. But we'll figure that out once we get to the end of the season. We've still got a long way to go in Season 2. Let's think about moving forward. Think about moving towards a Premier League title. I just want to check the other draws for the FA Cup Round 5. Which I believe is a quarter-final, isn't it? We might have got the best draw out of it. It's around the 16. So we've got Burnley versus Liverpool. Crawley, who are going on their own little fucking cup run here, versus Everton. Carlisle as well going on a cup run. They'll face Reading. We'll face Blackburn Rovers. Norwich versus Huddersfield. Derby versus Ipswich. Fulham versus Nottingham Forest. And Manchester City versus Wolves. So another one of the big sixes out, and that was Arsenal. Carlisle overcoming Doncaster is big. Who did Crawley beat? Crawley beat Middlesbrough. There's a bit of shock here in the FA Cup from some of these teams. I haven't seen that much from Alanga this season. He's not been at his best. I'll keep giving him chances, obviously, to prove himself. But if he can't prove it, I may have to sell him. I don't really want to sell him. I want him to be an endgame player, but we may have to just sell him and keep going with Alexander. Because Alexander, honestly, younger, better potential. We'll figure it out when we get to the end of the season, though. That's going to be decisions we make a long time down the line, a few weeks down the line yet. But ladies and gentlemen, this will wrap up Season 2, Episode 38 of the Manchester United career mode. We've got some round of 16 action very, very soon against Blackburn. We saw the draws there. Jordan's back in Crawley for the FA Cup. If we could face Crawley in the final, that'd be magnificent. I'd actually maybe potentially throw it just so they could have it. But ladies and gentlemen, that will do it. I wouldn't actually throw, just for record. I'm not throwing any competitions. So re-save this even. I can't words. But that is us for the third and final time. I will see you guys very, very soon. We take on Everton. Hopefully close the gap back up on Liverpool. Because whenever we drop points, it ain't looking good, Brev, for the title race. So if we beat Everton, they're Merseyside rivals. We're back in it easily. Bye for now, though.